Alright, hello there. So, 335 days left until GTA 6 drops, and I am at negative 1600 something from the goal, from the $1 million goal, so I can play GTA 6 without feeling any shame or guilt for wasting my life. Yeah, let me give you a quick reminder of the rules. So, rule number one was I have to spend every free minute I have working on the challenge, working on the goal to get to the goal. Rule number two, I have to keep my expenses to the bare essentials needed to me to survive. Rule number three, I have to take any risk necessary to get me to the goal faster. And I can't have any plan P or backup plan or whatever. Boom, I'll keep doing it, taking whatever risk necessary until I win. Or I die trying. Yeah. Okay, so a quick reminder of what happened so far. My fully functioning phone died, and then my car stopped working, and then my bicycle got stolen, and my MacBook started overheating and it now doesn't work unless a fan is blowing on it full power, and I lost my life savings. Yeah. Did I mention that my bicycle got stolen? I think I did. But even worse than all of this, I have wasted 5 months. 5 months wasted in procrastination and doing stupid shit. But Rockstar delayed GTA, that's a positive that happened. But Rockstar delayed GTA 6 until 19th November 2026, which is insane. That it was a good thing after all of this bad luck. Suddenly, boom, GTA 6 got delayed. And I basically got to reset my timer. Like, I suddenly had 365 days again to complete the challenge. But I have wasted the last 30 days of it. So yeah, now I have 335 days left that I need to not fucking waste. So it's obvious that I'm doing things wrong, okay? Because if I was doing things right, I wouldn't be here still. Now, it's not wrong to do things wrong. You know, we need to do things wrong in order for us to know that, oh, this is the wrong way of doing things. So then we try again, and maybe we do it wrong again, but then maybe we do it right, and eventually we do it right. The faster we fail, the faster we learn. However, the problem is that I am not changing what I'm doing. Like, I have been doing things wrong for the past 30 days now, and the 5 months before it, and the 6 years before it. You get the point. It became a pattern. I'm not trying, or I'm not enlightened enough, or I don't have enough information, or I'm not disciplined enough, or I'm not skilled enough. I am doing something wrong, and I'm not changing that wrong thing because I am still having the same issues over and over, procrastinating over and over. Like, I have all of these plans, and I cut down the plans, and I kept one plan with extreme details and action list, and I have wrote about my desires and goals and the reasons why and fears and the consequences if I fail. I wrote down everything. I have planned everything. I know where I need to go. I know how to get there. I know I have put a time limit on it. And yet, I'm not doing shit. Yet, whenever there's a problem or an obstacle along the way, I use that as an excuse. Hey, I don't know how to deal with this now. Let's just scroll for a little bit. Let's just take a break. And then I start watching YouTube and then eating desserts and then, yeah. So, that needs to change. And so I have tried to observe my situation and see what is it that I'm doing wrong. I found many things, but I think the most important component, it's the fact that I am on a, how do you say it? I mean, I'm kind of ashamed of saying it. I'm kind of in a stressful situation. Now, I feel ashamed because, come on, first world country problems. It's a shame to be stressed from that. But I can't control my biology. I can't control what triggers my feelings of stress. I can, however, control my environment to a certain degree. Like, I can make the choices to make it a little bit better. I can control myself and my actions. So that's what I want to focus on. How can I change my actions to put myself in situations where I experience less stress or where I become more stress tolerant? I need to do that, by the way, because if you think about it, the more I go and the more I progress in this journey, the more stressful it will become. So it's stupid to put myself somewhere where there isn't stress. I need to put myself in a situation where there's stress and build stress tolerance. Yeah, okay. See, I'm figuring it out as I speak. This is what's so good with these videos. They help me understand myself. It's like I'm journaling, but on video. Yeah, feeling observed and learning how to become comfortable with the camera and looking at the lens, looking at the camera instead of looking at my face. Yeah, I'm still kind of uncomfortable. I feel it. But hey, this is the same concept of becoming more stress tolerant. The more you do something that makes you uncomfortable, the more you become comfortable with it, and eventually it becomes just something you do. It doesn't stress you out. Okay, let's continue. Where were we? Oh fuck, I need to learn how to stay on track, how to not start yapping to the camera. Yeah, now I remember. The reason I think I am in such a stressful situation is because, I made this decision to drop out of uni. And yeah, all the social pressure from everyone I know that comes with it. Because I intended not to tell anyone, but they're figuring it out one by one. Many even found this YouTube channel and... Anyways, I also made the decision to not get a minimum wage job, which is stupid. Now, I said to myself, hey, I need every free minute I have. I need every minute to be free. I need every minute to work on the go. But I lost my life savings. And now I find myself in a situation where I'm thinking about, okay, where am I even gonna eat? How am I even gonna eat? What am I even gonna eat? How am I gonna ration it? Because, I get to eat one meal a day and shit like that. That shit is literal physiological stress. Not knowing where your food will come from. Now, yeah, I get it. I am in a first world country. There are supermarkets all around, but still, the brain doesn't really know that. It's just a biological, physiological system. And I'm fucking up that system. I put myself in a situation where I have to make so many small decisions about basic things like survival, what food to eat, where to get that food from, how many times. What the fuck? I did that so I don't have to get a minimum wage job. So I can have time, so I can have more time to work on the goals. But then what happened? I didn't work on these goals. I mean, I cut down gaming, watching YouTube, eating desserts, watching series, watching movies, going out with friends, everything I like, I cut it out, okay? But then I started scrolling in that time. Literally, like, think about it. I was at least doing something I enjoy, okay? And socializing and learning new shit. Now, I have all of this free time since I dropped out as well. And I'm using all of that time for scrolling. Like, apps. The worst distractions there is. At least before I was happy. I was happy and poor. Now I'm miserable and poor. What the fuck? So it's not working. I thought that it would. If I have all of this free time, if I have all of this stress, I thought that I was going to perform, because usually I'm someone who performs under stress. However, I think the stress that I usually perform under is real stress. Like, this is some sort of manufactured stress. I'm not even sure what that means, but I'm trying to say that I know I can get a job and all of this will go away. And so I just procrastinate. Which is stupid. Like, the brain is biologically designed to survive. Now, I believe in free will, but I'm sure as fuck using my free will the wrong way. Why am I even filming this video? Just stop. Okay, stop. I'm gonna keep that in, by the way. There's a doubt. It comes a lot and I usually cut it. But this time I'm gonna keep it in. Yeah. Am I gonna just be figuring shit out on this video? I thought I was going to make them entertaining and valuable. Fuck that. I'm just gonna document my journey, talking to myself. Why do I feel so low-mooded? Oh. Pathetic. I don't like the side of myself, and it suddenly comes out on camera. I need to act strong, I need to not show fear and doubt, and I do it well in real life with strangers and people I know and people I love, whom I blocked so they can't see these videos, by the way. But when looking at the camera, maybe I don't feel some real social pressure. I feel it enough to be awkward, but not enough to be acting not awkward. If that makes sense. My whole life I thought I was introvert. But then, whenever we talk about it in a group of friends or even strangers that we just met, everyone describes me as outgoing and extrovert. I think I'm really good at faking it. But then again, I'm not faking it. Like, it's truly myself. I am being myself. Just less critical and analytic and more outgoing. I kind of just force myself to let the guard down. Like, I have less guard around people than I have when I am here alone. Here, I keep doubting myself. There I just make the decision. Here I keep getting doubts. And weird thoughts that I have to deal with and analyze and write about and try to evaluate how objectively true or not true it is. Okay, what the fuck am I even talking about? I just said I believe in free will and then I find myself going on autopilot. Okay, let's... Okay, so basically, in a nutshell, I dropped out, I didn't get a minimum wage job, I sacrificed everything I liked doing just so I can have as much time as possible to work on my goals. But then what I ended up doing, nothing of the work I'm supposed to do and just more of the shit that I don't even like doing, but it is a procrastination, which is scrolling. So that's bad and that needs to change. How do we change it? Well, I'm gonna have to get a minimum wage job. Yeah, I hate it. Yeah, I think it's a slave job. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to do it, okay? I'm gonna work 9 to 5 on a 9 to 5, and then I'm gonna work my 5 to 9 on the goals. That's the best plan. That's the best way I can think of right now. This way, I can have enough money to get my own place and stop these shitty distractions and sounds that comes from the outside and have my own room. This is not even my own room. It's a shared room. And I can have access to... What access? Stop using wrong words. And I can also prep meals. I can prep meals for the whole week, and I can know that, hey, I have enough food for the day, and I don't need to make decisions about when to eat, what to eat, how to eat, where to eat from. Everything will be pre-planned. Yeah. And by living alone, I will also remove the social pressure of keep having to explain myself and my plans and keep getting requests that are so shitty and time wasting from those I live with. Yeah, all of that is an advantage of a minimum wage job for someone in my situation who is poor, from a third world country, and all the people I know are poor, mostly poorer. Yeah, and I'm being arrogant. I am currently a peasant. Peasants work a 9 to 5. That's fine. I can accept that I am now still a peasant and work a 9 to 5 until I have the ability to become a king. Okay, let's do that then. I mean, a minimum wage job. I mean, oh shit, but do I wanna edit this video and cut all the mistakes? Or do I just wanna post it like this? Yeah, we'll see later. For now, I think the minimum wage job will be about... Okay. I probably am going to edit it. If I don't edit it, I'm gonna sound like an idiot, but let's see. I think the job will pay me about $2,000 a month at best. Yeah, that's okay. That's good enough. That would cover every essential expense. But man, you know, people like to call me delusional. I don't think I am. I mean, my plan to succeed is really logical. Like, all I'm doing, I'm not trying to be this person who can, even though I would love to, but I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to be this person who will, you know, go on an adventure and do so much in 1 month and gain billions. I'm not trying to get lucky. I'm not trying to X and Y, blah, 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 blah. All I'm doing is extremely boring, by the way. I'm sacrificing everything I like doing. I'm sacrificing the safe path of life. I'm sacrificing starting a family early. I'm sacrificing shit people like to do shit nobody likes to do. And my plan is to keep doing that until I win. Like literally, it's as simple as that. I'm just gonna keep doing it over and over. Fail, try again, a different way. Try again, until I eventually win. Or I die trying, and then none of it matters. See, it's such a shitty plan. Not really much of a main character, huh? Yeah. Maybe once I have money, I'm gonna start trying to go on crazy adventures. Or maybe even now, I'm gonna learn how to go on a crazy adventure. Or maybe it becomes a crazy adventure and I succeed in the next few months. We'll see about that. But yeah, like I said, it's not really delusion, it's just statistics based on data and lots of risk and sacrifices. Now, this video is way more boring than I thought. That's fine. I might just keep it for myself. Nah, I'm gonna post it. I have to overcome this stupid fear of posting videos. شو رأيكم تبعدوا عن الباب؟ سكري الباب عليكي بليز. Fucking. But hey, let's give myself this crazy adventure. So how many days are left until the end of the year? Okay, 10 days left. About 10 days left. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna count this one. 10 days left until the end of 2025. Okay. If I manage to get 7 clients for $297 each, I will be making about $2,000 a month, and I wouldn't have to get a minimum wage job. Okay, that's a cool challenge. Yeah, see, main character vibes. Yeah, let's get to it. So, I'm gonna now try and attempt to take more action in 10 days than I have in the last 6 years to try to get to $2,000 a month in my business, from my business, and not need to have to get a minimum wage job. Okay, if I manage to do it, this whole thing changes. The trajectory changes from this to this. Okay. Okay, let's get things clear again now. Okay, see, I'm getting back my mood. Okay. Let's gain clarity. So, from the fundamentals, my life vision is to maximize my potential before I die, in the core 4 of life, while enjoying the journey with the people I love. Okay. Now, the core 4 are basically health, status, love, and paradigm. Health, physical, mental. Status, that's power, influence, fame, wealth, money, all of that shit. Love, that's friends, family, partners, kids. Paradigm, That's your moral beliefs, what you believe is right and wrong, and religion and purpose in life, stuff like that. And I want to be top 0.01% of them before I die. That, that will be great. It will, yeah. Now I have a lot of I have a lot of social status in my small social circle, in this small bond, but I am nothing in the ocean. The top 0.01% of the ocean are some of the wealthiest people on earth. By the way, it's not ultra billionaires. That's not even 0.00. So yeah, I'm not talking about those. Okay. So why I'm saying this, because I believe I have quite leveled up in love, health, and paradigm. But I'm lacking the most in wealth. That's why I'm putting everything else on pause for now to level up in status, especially wealth. Especially because I'm lacking so much in it. Zero, negative 1600. Okay. And so now I'm going to be focused on the inputs. I want to fall in love with the process. I need to redesign my brain to crave work. I have been stuck in an endless procrastination cycle for the past 6 years, and I thought I was able to overcome it, but no, I did not. And so now I'm gonna try again, a different way. This time, I'm gonna try to reprogram my brain to only release stress by working. Whenever I feel overwhelmed, I don't get to scroll, I don't get to do the things I like doing. I work, or I stare at the wall. Yeah. I keep staring at the wall until work becomes more fun. Yeah. Dumbass listening through the door. I will gamify the process, by the way. Like, I'm trying to gamify it as much as possible because it truly becomes more enjoyable to me. And so look at this. I'm gonna have a sheet, a simple Google sheet, where, yeah, I put inputs for everything I need to do. And every time I do that input, I'm gonna mark it with a specific color. And then there are outputs for those inputs. Outputs are not in my control. Inputs are in my control. I can do as many of those as I can so I can start getting outputs. Now, in the beginning, I am not good enough to get the output from just one input. I might need 10 inputs to get one output. And that's what I'm gonna do. And those outputs will be stacked in here. When I have enough outputs, it's only a logical conclusion that I would have the goal. I will have reached the goal because, if the output for business implementation, for example, is client acquired and each client is acquired for $297 a month, then it's only logical that I will have reached $20,000 a month by the time the outputs are filled out. And then I'm gonna reach a new level in life. Yeah, that's it. Very cool, huh? Oh, okay. Why do I feel so down? Let's get to work anyways.